All right, welcome to our client case study on how our client generates an average of $20,000 every month working less than 4 hours per week on her credit repair business. So the fact of the matter is there's a lot of companies out there that are boasting numbers, but the truth is they don't really show you the back end, right? We know that people lie, but numbers never lie. And we're going to break down the stats as well as the strategy on how our client has been able to do this consistently. So here are the statistics from January 1st, 2021 to September 30th, 2021. You'll see that the total ad spend across all the platforms has been $28,078 and change. Monthly, it's right around $3,000. Daily ad spend around $100. Okay, so that's what she's spending with Facebook, Instagram, and the other channels. Now, the total leads that we generated during this period was over 3,800 leads, giving us an average cost per lead around $7.21. Now, I know a lot of people might say, well, $7, that might be a little expensive compared to what I've seen or what I'm currently getting or what I've heard from other people. Look, at the end of the day, the cost has gone up on Facebook. What we focus in on for our clients is not cost per lead, but cost to acquire a customer. Because you can get the cheapest leads, but if those leads don't give you money, then those leads are trash, right? So let's look at the final stat, which is really what matters, sales. So of the 3,890 leads generated, she was able to convert 483 into actual paying customers, giving us a cost to acquire a customer of $58.13. That means that for every time she spent $58.13 on advertising, she was able to generate a customer. So total revenue during this period was over $219,210.19. So look at that, right? So she spent $28,000 to generate $219K in a matter of 9 months. But here's the most important part. She did this hands-free on autopilot, working less than 4 hours per week. So here's the example of the ad account here. You can see this is the ad account. Here's the actual true spend at the bottom, the date range. Okay, this is the actual lead and sales stats from our CRM that we use. So you'll see here that she was able to generate 380 leads, close 483 of them. Closed revenue is $219,000, right? And the conversion rate, which is super important, is over 12%. That means from a lead to actual sale. So if you look here, new lead to sale, 12.45%. Industry average right now is less than 5%. Okay, so I'm going to break this down and how she's been able to do this consistently, month after month, year after year, in order to produce these kind of results. So what are the 3 keys to her success and growth? Number 1, her team. Number 2, leads. Number 3, sales process. Let's break this down really quick. So number 1, she has an outsourced team. She understands that her time is the most valuable asset that she has as a business owner. So rather than waste her time doing everything herself, if she wants to scale and she wants to grow, she understood right away she couldn't do it herself. So she has 3 parts to her team. Number 1, a credit repair sales consultant, which is actually outsourced through us, through the FAMOS group. She has a credit repair marketing team, which manages all the advertising and lead generation, which again is outsourced again to the FAMOS group. And then she has a dispute team. So she doesn't even do the disputing in-house. She outsources everything. So because of this, she's able to leverage the time and efforts of other people, amplifying and multiplying her return on investment. Right? The second key to her success, consistent lead volume. The problem with most businesses is they don't have enough leads coming in, right? Leads is like blood to the body, right? Or oxygen to the body. The more leads you have, the longer your business is going to run, the more you're going to be able to thrive and grow and succeed, right? So she has an ad budget to support her goal. The problem with most businesses is they have an ad spend, but that ad spend is either too little to support their revenue goal or it's not consistent enough to support their goal. So she has an average of $100 a day budget. Now, I'm not saying you have to spend that much. If you're just starting out, you could start off with $25 per day, right? Or $50 per day and eventually scale your way up. In fact, that's exactly how she started, with $25 a day and then worked her way to 50, then 75, then to 100, right? So having an ad spend to support your revenue goal is the key. And then number 2, not just generating leads, but having a proven funnel to convert leads into customers. Look, anybody can generate a lead. Anybody can build a landing page and build a funnel. But the real question is, has that landing page, has that funnel converted 6 figures, 7 figures in sales, right? Because if it hasn't, or if you don't know if it has, and you're just potentially risking your money on advertising, not knowing if you're going to get a return. Right? So we like to sum this up. Sinaloa, safety in numbers and law of averages. So by having a consistent lead volume, a large enough ad spend to support your goal, and a proven funnel to convert your leads into customers, you're going to be able to put the numbers and put the odds in your favor. And then the last part of this process is the sales process, right? So she's outsourced her salesperson, but beyond that, she has a sales process that's dialed in, which of course we've consulted with her on perfecting that, and it's broken down in 5 key things. Number 1, don't just hire a random person to be a salesperson. Don't hire your cousin or your niece or your nephew. Don't hire the cheapest person on Upwork. You want to hire people who have experience in sales, right? Now, whether it's credit repair or not, but they need to be an experienced salesperson. A salesperson is built differently than the average person that's out there, right? So you want to hire skilled salespeople. Number 2, you need to have a script that converts cold leads, right? A lot of us here build in the warm referral market. This is totally different, ladies and gentlemen. If you're generating leads off Facebook and Instagram and Google and all that, you need to have, it's a different tone, a different language to be able to move the needle with these cold prospects, right? Number 3, a simple sign-up process. So a lot of times we see clients come to us and we look at what their process is to actually sign someone up, and there's so many steps involved. It creates a lot of friction, and that in turn can kill the sale. Number 4, a healthy price point. So a lot of people, think about this, are overcharging or undercharging, right? If you're overcharging, what ends up happening is you're gonna have a hard time converting people. If you're undercharging, you're gonna end up going broke because you're not gonna be able to support the operation of advertising and having a team run the business, right? So you need to have a healthy, decent price point. And again, this is stuff that we can consult with you on. And then number 5, and this is the key, aggressive follow-up. It doesn't matter how many leads you get. It doesn't matter how skilled your salesperson is. If they're not following up, if you don't have a follow-up process in place, you are going to miss out on big money, right? The sales process is the glue that holds it all together. So, how do we help? Well, we're the F.A.M.O.S group. We specialize in 2 aspects of this and what we did for our client and many other clients in the past. We take care of the marketing, right? We take care of the lead generation. We take care of the funnels. But we also now have staffing, so you can actually come to us and we'll help place qualified credit repair sales consultants, so that they can work the leads. You can leverage your time and start really working smarter versus harder, so you can go into the next 60, 90, 120 days and exponentially grow your sales. So if this is something you are interested in, just for watching this video today, you will get an instant $500 credit towards any of our packages you see here today. So all you need to do is schedule a quick call. We'll walk you through our programs and how we can help you scale your credit repair business, just like our client who was able to do so over the last 9 months, generating over $200K, working less than 4 hours per week.